Tonight, President Tinubu forwards 1.4 trillion naira 2025 budget to National Assembly for deliberation. Federal government woos Italy to resuscitate bilateral air services with Nigeria. Plus, newly appointed board members of NNPCL take oath of office. News, I am Solomon Nelson Braid. Do you love and care about River State and our peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You can always watch Rstv live on Facebook and YouTube at Rstv Online. You can also subscribe and click on our notification bell for update on our live feeds. The River State Administrator, Vice Admiral retired Ibokete Ibas, has announced a phased rehabilitation of the State Secretariat aimed at providing a workplace that is both conducive to work and encourages the high performance of civil servants. The Administrator made announcement at the closing ceremony of the 4-day transformational leadership training workshop organized by the River State Government and the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies for permanent secretaries, local government administrators, officers and directors of various ministries in Port Harcourt on Thursday. Vice Admiral Ebas explained that the training of the workplace was born out of a deliberate vision to equip senior public servants with the insight, tools and mindset needed to navigate the evolving demands of governance in the present dispensation. The Administrator emphasized that while attention is given to such development and strengthening of technical capacities of the workforce, more needed to be done in ensuring that the environment in which the work supports the culture of comfort and optimum performance. Moving on, President Bola Tinubu has written to the Senate and House of Representatives seeking the consideration and approval of the 1.48 trillion naira appropriation bill for River State. In the letter read at plenary by the Senate President Godswill Akpabio, President Tinubu explained that when approved, the money will be used by the present government to cater to needs in the education and agriculture sectors, as well as provide free medications and others. Akpabio explained that 324 billion naira is earmarked for infrastructure development in the fiscal year, 166 billion naira for health, 75.6 billion naira for education, 31.4 billion naira for agriculture, and 5 billion naira for the distribution of free medication to all categories of people in the state. The President of the Senate accordingly referred the budgetary proposal to its Committee on Emergency Rule in River State. President Bola Tinubu has sworn in the board and management of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited several weeks after their appointment on April 2nd, 2025. The board's non-executive chairman, Amadu Kida, and NNPCL's Group Chief Executive Officer, Bashir Ojulari, were sworn in at a brief ceremony held at the Asorok Villa, Abuja, on Thursday afternoon. The 11-member board includes Adedapo Shegun and Bello Rabiu, representing Northwest, Yusuf Usman, representing Northeast, and Babs Omotowa, a former managing director of the Nigerian Liquefied Natural Gas, representing the North Central. Also on the board are Austin Avuru, non-executive director for South-South, David Ige, representing the Southwest, Henry Obi, representing the Southeast, and Lydia Jafia, permanent secretary of Federal Ministry of Finance, will serve on the board as a ministry's representative, while Aminu Ahmed who represent the Ministry of Petroleum Resources. Away from that, the federal government has urged the revival of the bilateral air services agreement with Italy to restore direct flight operations and strengthen trade and economic ties between the two nations to facilitate direct flights between the two countries and boost bilateral trade and investment. Ambassador Anderson Madubuike, Director of Economic Trade and Investment at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, made a call at the Nigeria-Italy Investment Summit 2025 in Abuja. The summit, organized in collaboration with the Italian Embassy in Abuja, the Nigerian Embassy in Rome, is themed Building Bridges, Unlocking Opportunities. Madubuike highlighted the challenges passengers face due to suspension of Alitalia's operations in Nigeria, which had disrupted direct travel between Nigeria and Italy. He further noted that Nigeria and Italy shared long-standing relations in the trade, investment, agriculture, and technological development sectors, stressing that the BASA agreement could unlock untapped economic potential. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has created an artificial intelligence division to enhance its capacity for data-driven decision-making, risk detection and mitigation, as well as deepening voter services automation. INEC National Commissioner and Chairman of its Information and Voter Education Committee, Mr. Sam Olumekun, disclosed this on Thursday in Abuja. He said the Commission held its regular weekly meeting on Thursday and, among other issues, considered the increasing relevance of artificial intelligence to elections and electoral activities in Nigeria and across the world. According to him, the Artificial Intelligence Division, which is domiciled in the ICT department, would also assist the Commission with geospatial intelligence in support of logistic optimization for better material distribution and polling unit allocation. He said the Commission had recently attended several conferences with colleagues around the continent and on the impact of AI on elections, and these interactions were not only motivated by the concern over the use of AI to spread fake news or manipulate content online, but also to utilize its benefits for election planning and administration. This is Rstv World News. Do you love and care about River State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You can watch our news live on YouTube and Facebook at Rstv Online. You can subscribe and click on the notification bell for update on our live feeds. And in part 2, after the break, scores may die after plane crashed in San Diego. In sports, Real's captain Modric to bow out after summer campaign. We'll be right back in a jiffy with more news. Stay with us.
All about it, chocolate. It has great taste.
If they're ahead,
Full of nourishment and vitality. Protein is good for me, good for you.
Omega Power Ministries, OPM Worldwide presents 7 Saturdays to get pregnant.
After 14 years.
After 14 years. Ejima after 14 years.
A boy and a girl.
Are you seeking for the fruit of the womb? Do you have infertility issues? Do you have a low sperm count? Are the doctor's reports saying you can never get pregnant or father a child? Are your in-laws mocking you that their son married a man like him? Have you gone everywhere seeking for help with no solution? Are you tired of the insults, mockery, and shame of childlessness? Cry no more, for Dr. Jesus has remembered you. In this 7 weeks program titled 7 Saturdays to get pregnant. It will be hot, it will be explosive, and it will be powerful. Date Saturday 17th May 2025, Saturday 24th May 2025, and Saturday 31st May 2025.
Time 8 in the morning.
Venue OPM GRA 2, number 2 Greg Owehi Street, off Casablanca, New GRA, Port Harcourt. Every day holds a special and unique package for someone. Don't miss out.
OPM, Dr. Jesus in action. Dr. Jesus in action. God is here.
All about it, all about it. It has great taste.
If they're ahead.
Full of nourishment and vitality. Protein is good for me, good for you.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
You're welcome back. Local authorities in San Diego say several people are believed to have died in a small plane crash in a residential area of the city. No local residents were seriously injured, but there is more than one fatality among the plane passengers, according to the Assistant Fire Chief Dan Eddy. Multiple homes were destroyed and cars caught fire after the private aircraft went down on Thursday morning. Police said almost 100 people have been evacuated from the area in Murphy Canyon. Still on the foreign scene, the UK has signed a deal to hand over the Chagos Islands in Mauritius and lease back the military base there for £101 million a year. Keir Starmer says that the deal, which involves leasing the base for 99 years with the option of another 40 years, is in the UK's national interest. As well as the lease, the UK will set up a £40 million trust fund for Chagosians. The deal was stopped by a last-minute court injunction at 2:25 this morning, but that was discharged just after 12:30. The islands were separated from Mauritius in 1965, with Mauritius was still a British colony,
Britain's plan to
and
return
the UK purchased them for £3 million. Popular Nigerian actress Ekene Umenwa has revealed that a cabal in Nollywood once told her to trade her faith for success. Serema Chiolu scooped this from an Instagram post and tells us more.
Recounting the pressure she faced from the unnamed individuals, Umenwa said she refused to compromise her faith and return to Jesus, whom she referred to as her father, for comfort. The actress became famous for her role in the 2013 movie Black Choir and has featured in over 100 films. Famous Nollywood actress Peggy Ovire has finally spoken amid rumors of a divorce from her husband, actor Frederick Leonard. Ovire, who shared a video of herself dressing for a wedding ceremony, notably without her wedding band, captioned the video "Wedding Guests Transition 101. The development further sparked speculation of crisis between the couple. However, responding to multiple opinions about her alleged divorce, Ovire in an Instagram post noted that no matter what room I step in, I'm coming in as me. Speculation about crisis between the Nollywood couple began in 2024 after Ovire shared a solo Christmas photo in pajamas. Adam Rami, lead singer of popular American rap Dropout Kings, is dead. The singer reportedly died by suicide on May 19, 2025 after a long and painful battle with addiction. Confirming his death, the GoFundMe page set up by his sister-in-law disclosed that he died by suicide and aims to raise funds for his 18-month-old son Jude and his wife Jamie. Over $40,760 of the $60,000 goal has been raised by the page as of Wednesday, May 21st. Sari Macholu, Rstv Entertainment News.
Now on sports, Nigeria's Quadri Aruna has exited the 2025 International Table Tennis Federation World Championship in Doha, Qatar. Aruna succumbed to Brazil's Hugo Calderano in a one-sided fourth-round men's singles clash at the Lusail Arena on Thursday. Billed as one of the tournament's exciting matches, the contest fell short of expectations, with Calderano displaying outright dominance from start to finish. The South American star cruised to a commanding 4-0, 11-4, 11-4, 11-4, 11-6 victory to book his place in quarterfinals. Aruna continues to make history as the only African to finish in the top 16 in the tournament in spite of the loss. Real Madrid's captain Luka Modric has revealed he will leave the Spanish Giants after the end of the Club World Cup campaign this summer. The 39-year-old Croatia midfielder and 2018 Ballon d'Or winner will play his final match at Real Madrid's Real Bernabeu home when they will welcome Real Sociedad on Saturday in the final La Liga game of the season. The Croat has won 28 trophies, including 6 Champions Leagues and 4 domestic titles since joining Real from Spurs in 2012. Real will open their Club World Cup campaign against Saudi Arabia at Al Hilal on 18 June and will also face Mexico's Pachuca and RB Salzburg of Austria in the group stage. You're still watching Rstv World News. Do you love and care about River State and appease? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You can watch Rstv News live on YouTube at Rstv Online and Facebook at Rstv 22PH Online. You can subscribe and click the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. And now to any news, a recap of some of the major stories. President Bola Tinubu has sent a budget of 1.48 trillion naira to the National Assembly for Rivers State for consideration and approval to address the infrastructural, educational, agricultural, and health needs of the people. The federal government has urged the revival of bilateral air service agreements with Italy to restore direct flight operations and strengthen trade and economic ties between both nations. We had informed you that members of the board and management of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited have taken their oath of office administered by President Bola Tinubu 7 weeks after their appointment. And that's it on the news. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Good night.